If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. This HoneyKomb Brazy situation should be an eye-opener to every single gang banger on the planet Earth. This HoneyKomb Brazy situation should be an eye-opener for every so-called street guy on the planet Earth. This HoneyKomb Brazy situation should be an eye-opener for all of you young brothers and sisters who are planning to engage in gangbang activity, who are planning to engage in criminal activity, and you don't know the result. Well, this right here should tell you, this right here should show you, HoneyKomb Brazy's life should show you the results of gang banging and being a street guy. Let's bag it all the way up, because this demonstration right here is sad, bro. I'm talking about the way that this man's life has played out on the internet for all of us to see. It's sad. Now, here it is. We got HoneyKomb Brazy, right? We understand now that according to reports coming from a blog site, they're saying that HoneyKomb Brazy has been charged federally. Now, if y'all can remember my last video, I did say that there's a possibility, being that he's on parole already, he got caught with guns before, that the feds can just pick up these cases whenever. Listen to me, to all my hood educated residents who are felons, you need to understand one thing. If you are a felon in possession of a firearm or bullets, the feds have the authority to pick up your case. And when the feds pick up your case, you're looking at anywhere from 5 to 15 years. But the cold-blooded part about that is this right here. The state, they can charge you with the pistol too. So that's a double up. The state can say, hey, no, we want our 5 years up out of him too. So after he get done doing his 5 in the state, then you got to go do your 15, 10, or 5 or whatever the federal government has given you. Because these are two different jurisdictions. It's not double jeopardy. Federal is a totally different world than the state. You got to understand that. You have a state and you have federal. Okay? So for all you brothers that's running around and you got a felon, understand what can happen to you. Now, let's get into this demonstration and let's bag it back, right? Because like I said, we need to understand this man's life. He's a self-admitted blood gang member. There's no questions about that. He lets it be known all over his platforms, in his music videos and everything, that he is a blood gang member. And from my understanding, he joined the blood gang at a young age like all of us do. Me joined the Vice Lords at 12 years old. You understand? It wasn't no something that I said, hey, look at those guys over there. I want to be a... I'm talking about, I'm in the gold like this with my palms up, taking the oath. But it was a different time back then. You know, these brothers right here, even though they was doing wrong, they still was trying to guide the youth to do things right when I became a Vice Lord. But at the same time, you got to understand, when you young, yeah, they telling you to do right, but you like, no, I see what you doing. You selling drugs and you gangbanging, you shooting people, and you got a name. I want to be like that. I don't want to be like the schoolboy. We beating him up, kicking him off the block and there. I don't want to be like him. I want to be tough. I want to be like you. You see what I'm saying? But as youngsters, we all understand that we all joined these gangs at a young age. And according to my reports, they're saying that HoneyKomb Brazy did the same thing, right? Now, throughout his gang life, of course, there's going to be wars. There's going to be killings. There's going to be time in prison. There's going to be time you're going to be away from your family. Friends are going to die. Enemies are going to die. People are going to die violently. This is just all a part of gang bang culture. Not gang culture, because there's a difference. I said gang bang culture. Why? Because there are a lot of people that are in gangs that are taxpaying citizens. Oh, look, come on, man. What you talking about? Ain't no way. Listen to what I'm telling you. I know what I'm talking about. There is a lot of gang members that are tax-paying citizens that ain't never shot at nobody, ain't never been shot at, ain't never did nothing wrong, take care of their family, run businesses. Snoop Dogg. Ice-T. Ice Cube. You want me to keep going? Because I can. There are people that are in gangs that are taxpaying citizens. So that's why I make the difference. That's why I make it known to y'all that there's a difference between gang members and gang bangers. Now, in gang bang culture, you're going to get all that madness. And that's where HoneyKomb Brazy was at. He wasn't just a gang member. He was a gang banger. And his life history shows us all that. So here it is. Did y'all know that HoneyKomb Brazy's grandparents was killed all because of a Facebook post? According to the reports, it all started as an internet beef. And the crazy part about what led up to his grandparents' death is this right here. The men that shot up his grandparents' house, they understood that Brazy was not there. The feds got them on wiretaps talking about the whole demonstration, planning it out and everything. Yeah, they still tap phones. For all you brothers that want to join gangs and in gangs and stuff like that, yeah, the feds listening. Not only that, feds taking pictures, feds watching, they videoing, same way how y'all be doing. So the feds listening to them plan the murder. But this the cold-blooded part about it all, y'all. This is how you know that it's always a setup either way you go. The feds heard these boys planning to go shoot up HoneyKomb Brazy's grandparents' house. And you know what the feds did? Sat back. Let's see if these niggas do it. Yeah, who cares? It's not my grandparents' house. Let's just see if they really go through with it. And when them boys went and shot up HoneyKomb Brazy's grandparents' house, killed both of them. Why? Because one of the bullets hit the, the gas tank thing. Because they old folks. They need oxygen tanks. Yeah, that's what I mean. The gas tank, the oxygen tank. They need oxygen. This how old these people is. They already on their way, to transition from the physical to the spiritual. You see? And that's how the house caught on fire. But here it is, though. Even though the feds low down and dirty sat back and watched them boys do that when they could have stopped them, they hear them on the phone planning it. They could have said, "Nah, go arrest them right now. That's all we need." They talking about killing somebody. And we see them buying guns. We see them buying cars and all that. Oh, no, we need to stop this. But they allowed it to happen. Cold-blooded demonstration. Cold-blooded demonstration. But this is what we dealing with. You see what I'm saying? This is what we go through in the ghettos all across America. These peoples be no crimes is about to happen, and they sit back and just let it happen. Call this a 2-for-1. Yeah, they go do the shooting. We gonna lock them up for the shooting, and they gonna kill somebody. They out of here, and then we gonna lock them up for the rest of their life. They out of here. We call that a 2-for-1. Or even more than that. So here it is, right? These boys understood that HoneyKomb Brazy did not live at his grandparents' home. HoneyKomb Brazy was never frequently at his grandparents' home. In the reports, according to the wiretaps, they plan to do this to hurt HoneyKomb Brazy. Yeah, we gonna shoot up his grandparents' house so we can get at him. Since he ain't nowhere around the city, we can't catch him. We gonna hit his grandparents. Why are you telling us this, hood educated? Let me explain to you young brothers and you sisters and you so-called wannabe gangsters why I'm telling you this. You are not exempt from what happened to HoneyKomb Brazy's grandparents. If you think that you finna join a gang and be running around with gang bangers and doing stuff that gang bangers do, then you are not exempt from what happened to HoneyKomb Brazy's grandparents. Because if you make somebody mad enough, if you hurt somebody bad enough, that person will try to hurt you any way that they can. And they're shooting up your mama house, your grandparents' house, your brother house, your baby mama house, your wife house. If that's how they got to get to you, that's how they gonna get to you. Why? Ain't no rules. Ain't no rules in the street no more. When I was coming up, these type of things were just like you already knew. These is off limits. If you went and shot up somebody's mama house, you got to worry about your gang doing something to you. Because you taking it outside of what's going on. These people ain't got nothing to do with that. If the vice lords, I'm talking about, man, came back and said, hey, look, check it out, Lord. We just put in some work. Straight up what y'all do. Man, we just shot up dude in their mama house. Oh, we got to have an emergency goal. This Wednesday, this Wednesday, we having an emergency goal. Yeah, put your palms up, brother. What happened? Yeah, you getting whooped. Head to toe. No cover up. No, ain't no cover. No, head to toe. You getting whooped. Because you bringing in people that ain't got nothing to do with this gangbang culture. Ain't got nothing to do. These people's mamas and grandparents ain't shot at y'all. These people's mamas and grandparents ain't killed now one of y'all. So why y'all shooting at them? So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Don't think that you are exempt. This can happen to you because there's no rules no more. People do not care. There's no guidance. And being that there's no guidance, there's chaos. So let's dig a little deeper. Now, we already know what happened. But the crazy part about this whole demonstration is this right here. HoneyKomb Brazy understands how his grandparents ended up killed. All because of the Facebook post. All because of the internet beef. And what he get out of jail and do? Start internet beefing. Come on, man. We got to be way more wise than that, y'all. We are supposed to learn from our mistakes. When we learn something, we supposed to change and say, whoa, okay, hold on. I can't take a left right here because that's going to take me off the bridge if I go a left way. If I take this left, man, I'm falling into a ditch. I learned that. So now when I come here, I take a right. I got to go the righteous way. I got to go the way that's going to lead me to the promised land, not to hell. You see what I'm saying? But this boy right here get out the penitentiary. He ain't been out a month. And he crash out. Crash out all over the internet, beefing with people. Got people pulling up on his mama and everything. So we got to understand something. Hey, my Alabama hood educated residents, man, listen. I know how y'all love that boy. I understand that right there. But as men, as women, we got to hold people accountable for their actions. We got to. That's just like our children. When our children do something wrong, if you love them, you'll correct them. Don't spare the rod. Ain't that what the Holy Bible tells us? Yeah. What? Boy, I told you don't do that no more. Yeah, grandmama and them used to go get the switch. Take all the leaves off of it. No, that one right there too little. Don't make me go out there and get the switch. You ain't gonna like that. Yeah, grandmama and them. Uh-huh. Then we tell you not to. Then talking to you while they whooping you. Then I told you don't do that. Now you got me over here. Done waste all my. Yeah, that. So we gotta correct people when they wrong. We gotta hold people accountable. I don't care who they is. If you got any love for them, you should. So being that this brother done got out and ran off on the internet like that and got people pulling up on his mama and all this old type of stuff. No, he supposed to learn from that. This man right here is a walking multi-million dollars. Understand that. Sit him down. Hey, listen, HoneyKomb Brazy, you need to understand something, boy. You is a walking multi-million dollars. We ain't finna let you go down like that, bruh. Nah, Forget them fools. You trending on the internet. You trending on YouTube for a whole month straight. You a walking multi-million dollars. We finna leave the ghetto all because you know how to rap. Cause he know how to rap. That boy raw. Man, HoneyKomb Brazy, if y'all never listen to none of this, man, the freestyle 1 and 2, that boy raw. So here it is now, HoneyKomb Brazy, according to reports, they are saying that the feds have snatched up his pistol case. It's a sad day for him. It's a sad day for his family. It's a sad day for everybody that was involved in trying to help him evolve from the mind state that he came out the penitentiary with. Now, allow me to say this right here before I depart up out of here. For all you young brothers and all you want to be gang members, look at his life. Just look at it. Go do your research. Look at his life. The man done been shot, almost killed. The man been shot at multiple times. People are trying to kill him on a regular basis. People trying to hurt him, killed his grandparents, but they didn't stop there. They shot up his mama house trying to kill her too. And now he go to the penitentiary for a pistol, do time, get out, not even out a whole month. Back in the penitentiary for a pistol and some drugs. And the feds done picked it up. It could be over. Sometimes you don't have to die physically, right? Sometimes you can just go to the penitentiary and die like it's over with. By the time you get out, your buzz is done. There's too much done happen. And that's how you kill people sometimes. You take their time away from them. So by the time he come out, he gonna be classic. Real classic. People probably ain't gonna want to hear what he got to say. He's not that walking multi-million dollars that he used to be. He's not marketable like he is right now. So for all you young brothers, you young sisters, and some of you classic brothers that are still involved in that madness, understand that here's a clear-cut example. Yeah, unfortunately, here's an example for you to sit back and look and say, man, I don't want to be like that. They told me as a youngster, learn from other people's mistakes so that you ain't got to make those mistakes. So I'm telling all of you, all you young brothers that watch my channel, learn from other people's mistakes so you ain't got to make those mistakes. This hood educated, not lame related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Now, before I depart, allow me to give a shout out to Busy B for the $250 cash out. Thank you. I really appreciate you. This is hood educated, not lame related. Peace and love. And y'all take care of yourself out there.